Welcome to Just a Business Minute with Dr. Hutch. I'm Dr. J.L. Hutchison Jr. And today, I'm going to give you some business insight and a little coaching from me. I want you to understand that getting in business is a choice. Nobody just falls into business. It's a choice. You make a decision. You have to have a heart of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is different from a business owner. An entrepreneur is a person that has a creativity that can't stop. They see things. They see that they can improve on ideas. They can improve on products and different types of intellectual material or whatever it may be, whatever their skills or their talent. Sometimes they don't even have any skills, but they have a drive. And they see things that other people can't see. A business owner is only concerned about what he's building. If he has a corner store, he's building just that corner store. If he has an engineering shop, he's building just an engineering shop, just to be local, just to be regional. The entrepreneur sees the world. That's the insight, folks. You see the world not as it is, but as it can be with the idea, the product, or whatever it is that you are putting into reality. There's a reality when it comes to doing business. The reality is that no one can do it better than you. No one can do it like you, even though there's people that probably have better skills, better talent, but nobody can do this particular thing like you. You can take something that is simple and not make it complex. You can make it even simpler so other people can use it. I remember when I was a young man, and I seen businesses that were not succeeding. I went to corner stores. I went to the little party center that was not getting the crowd that it would get on the weekend. And you need to know that I was not even of age to even enter into the place. But I had an idea because it had brought me to the point where I was break dancing and rapping and doing all that stuff and the hip hop thing. And I realized something as a young kid at the age 15, 16 years old, that I had some insight to help them improve their business. Even though I didn't have the skills or the talent or whatever, but I had an idea of how to help them. So I would talk to the owners or talk to the employees or whoever was working. They look at me very strange and say, "This guy, do he really know what he's talking about?" But what I was doing, I was practicing what I wanted to be, and I was building up to a certain point. And when you're building up to a certain point, just like building your muscles. When I used to play football, we would do the calisthenics and we would do the crunches, the cherry picks, and all those different things to prepare us for when we're in the trenches of the challenge of the nature of the game, that we could be able to withstand the pressure and the pain and the anxiety that comes with playing football. And we exercised and did that to strain our bodies to a certain point that it can resist the wear and tear that we would face when we in that moment of that challenge. Same thing in business. You practice your what you want to be. You practice with the knowledge, with the books you read, the things you take into your mind, the things you study, the courses or whatever, college courses or whatever you take. You're building up for that moment, for that time, for that challenge, because your reward is not money. That's just a public announcement, but the reward is the knowledge that you have, and you yourself is rewarded because you feel that you have became qualified for a job that you was not qualified for years ago. And I myself look at being a CEO now versus years ago, I was not a CEO. I became chief executive officer, built my own company, built those things, and grew into that position. And now, as me in that position, sometimes I forget and recognize that I am just as equal as other CEOs because of, what is my reward, what is my public platform, was my company going worldwide, going internationally, doing regional things, doing things, making over $22 million. What qualifies me to do projects that are now $220 million, $300 million projects now? Because I myself have grown to that point. The insight of business, folks, is where you are today is not where you'll be tomorrow. If you take the time and grow and strengthen your skills and your talent and basically combine with a focus that you will get better, believe me, you will become successful. And money is just a public announcement to people. The reward is the knowledge. You have just spent a Business Minute with Dr. Hutch.